Dobardan, Divine Pisces 222. It is Friday. Yay, Friday! March 27th, 2020. I'm going to do a quick energy check-in for Twin Flames today. I'm actually on my lunch break. I'm work from home now, so I'm on my lunch break. So I'm going to try to get this done quickly for you guys. Just letting you guys know, I mean, my turnaround time for readings right now is about 3 weeks, okay? And I'm not trying to be rude, but if it's been like 2 weeks, you know, and you email me, I mean, honestly, I'm just going to let you know that it's probably not ready yet. So if you guys could, if it's been like 4 weeks or more since you've ordered a reading and I have not sent it to you, then please send me an email, because more than likely what has happened is my inbox got hungry and ate your message. So that's fine. I totally understand that. But, you know, if you guys could just be aware that my turnaround time is about 3 weeks right now. Okay, I would appreciate it. All right, guys. So yeah, right now I definitely feel there's a feeling of loss right now for some reason. And I know, like with everything that's been going on, there's been a lot of loss. There's been a lot of uncertainty. There's been a lot of confusion, and you know, especially some of you who, you know, have been furloughed from your job or who can't leave your home, you know, things like that. You know, you're starting to kind of feel the void, so to speak, right? But I feel like this is actually a perfect opportunity for you to really discover who you are, for you to step into your mission, to really come to terms with yourself, and of course to have faith that everything is working out the way that it should. That what's happening right now, I do feel, is a collective purge. There's a huge collective karmic debt that the world is basically paying back right now. Like this is all happening at the same time, like a giant purge that's happening right now in the world. Okay, so it's almost like a test of our faith at this point. Really, it is. It's a test of our faith. Okay, and that officially died. It's a test of our faith. Okay, so don't sell yourself short, guys. Take the lesson. Learn from the lesson. You know, move forward. Release the victim consciousness. Why is this happening to me? It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. Okay, remember that. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. So get out of the victim mode, okay? Don't sell yourself short. You are not a victim, all right? Now some of you have released your connection. Some of you are, you know, in a new beginning with your connection. Some of you are reevaluating your connection. Some of you have stepped away completely from your connection and you're dealing with a soulmate right now, okay? So there's a lot of changes happening here within the connections. I do feel the energy is shifting. I know you were talking about a little while ago about union energies and what that means, and I do feel we're still kind of in that. There's a huge collective purge happening right now. So take the lesson, learn from it, grow from it, okay, and move on, all right? Because it's time. All right, let's take a look at Divine Masculine, see what's going on. I've also been guided to change the way I do my readings. Now, I don't know how yet. I assume that's going to be presented to me at some point. But I am being guided to change the way I do my readings, so that may change very, very soon, okay? All right, so Divine Masculine, boom, there we go. 2 of Cups, yep, Divine Masculine, I do feel is recognizing even more so the connection. I do feel a lot of Divine Masculines getting dreams, maybe especially since Divine Feminine has pulled away. And, you know, I talked to Soul Mission about this at one point, talking about the mirroring and how it works. And, like, you know, Divine Feminine for a really long time, you know, was having the dreams, having the visions, you know, feeling the energies and stuff like that, and going through the healing. And, you know, Divine Masculines seem to be staying stuck, right? Well, now that a lot of Divine Feminines have kind of pulled away, Divine Masculine, I do feel, is getting reminders, is getting dreams, is getting visions, song messages, whatever, from Source that, hey, you know, it's time for you to go through what Divine Feminine went through. So I do feel a lot of Divine Masculines very triggered right now. And we got the 4 of Wands, too. So we've got the 2 of Cups and the 4 of Wands, guys. Look at that, okay? So Divine Masculine being triggered into a deeper understanding right now of himself, of the journey, and what the connection actually means. A lot of them being forced to recognize their foundations and how completely off balance they are, and how they need to repair those, okay? And basically stand with integrity, basically needing to end some cycles, the cycles that have been ending for a while, they've been holding on to, been not wanting to release these cycles for whatever reason, okay, whether it be codependency, whether it be fear, you know, what have you. But yeah, Divine Masculine's being pushed, being seriously pushed to end these cycles. Now, of course, it's going to take a while. You know, a lot of these cycles, it's not going to be like tomorrow, okay? It's not. But yeah, Divine Masculine, definitely, a lot of Divine Masculine's still in hermit mode right now. So maybe quiet, if you haven't had contact or whatever, it may stay that way for a while. All right, so just be aware of that, all right? Because they're dealing with a lot of inner conflict right now, a lot of illusions around them, a lot of things that they're coming to terms with, maybe where they haven't been honest with themselves. And I know yesterday I was kind of talking about how they feel guilty for not taking care of themselves, you know, so that guilt that was outward, was being projected outward, is being reflected inward now. There's a lot of guilt coming up because Divine Masculine hasn't been taking care of himself, right? And Divine Masculine doesn't want to feel like, you know, there's conflict around him, okay? And a lot of them are trying to end that conflict, okay? A lot of them do have boundaries put up in their situations, whether it's a karmic situation, what have you. They've put up those boundaries there, you know, because they're starting to see the light. You know, a lot of illusions being shattered right now. A lot of towers towers across the board. Let's just talk about the towers for a minute. It has been nonstop towers this year. I don't know about you guys, but it's been nonstop for me. And for people that I know, like just personally, on a personal level, I've watched as people go through tower after tower after tower. So I know this is true. This is across the board. This is happening with Divine Masculine right now. Tower after tower after tower. And it feels like he can't get his head on straight. Things just don't seem to be working out the way that they want. And that's because he's been trying to control his journey. He's been trying to control the things around him, and he can't do that. You can't do that, Divine Masculine. You cannot control it. The only thing you can control is yourself. Okay? The only thing you can control is yourself. Release the responsibility. Stop taking responsibility for things you have no responsibility for. You don't have responsibility for the way others feel. You don't have responsibility for, you know, the way others react to you. The only thing you can control is you. The only thing you can control is how you react to a situation. How you energetically interact with a situation. Okay? So keep that in mind. All right, let's take a look at Divine Feminine. Yeah, Divine Feminine's still kind of in her head, and I do feel Divine Feminine is basically trying to integrate her truth right now. There's a lot of Divine Feminines right now who have been back and forth with the truth. They know their truth. They've been trying to speak their truth, but not fully. A lot of you still have not fully acknowledged outwardly to others around you who you are. Okay? And there are a lot of people probably in your life that know you're different. That you're different, okay? Because you have been contemplating. You have been in your head. You have been in hermit mode. You've been doing soul searching, right? Right? So it's time to integrate that truth, Divine Feminine. You know, if you have somebody ask you, well, you seem different. What's going on? Tell them. Tell them. Tell them. Just be like, I went through a spiritual awakening. You'd be surprised at how many people would understand that. Okay, especially now. Especially now. I feel like what's happening now with this COVID is a serious catalyst. It's not just a purge, but it's a catalyst for massive, massive awakenings. Okay? So don't feel like people are going to judge you. And you know what? If they do, who cares? Who cares? You spoke your truth, and that's all that matters, okay? So some of you need to release that. Some of you are so codependent on what other people think of you, you haven't even been able to speak your truth. Not fully. Right? So it needs to be released. It needs to be released. And this could be financial too, but I'm getting more of a, it's more of like an energetic codependency, like a need for others to see you in a certain light. Okay, Divine Feminine. But you need to release that so you can move forward with your new beginning, because there are new beginnings coming, guys. It's happening all the time, especially with people not being able to leave their homes, if they're working from home, or if they're being forced to stay home for whatever reasons. Perfect time to start mission. It's a perfect time to do some soul searching and to find that new beginning for yourself. Perfect opportunity. It's right there. Silver platter, hello. Use that opportunity to do that. New beginnings coming. New beginnings abound, okay? Your fulfillment is within reach, Divine Feminine. So stop holding yourself back. Stop holding yourself back because of what somebody else thinks of you, or what you think somebody else is going to think of you, right? Because you're selling yourself short. You're selling out. Okay? Get out of this victim consciousness, right? And have faith. Okay? Yeah. Stop playing games with it. Stop playing games with your happiness, Divine Feminine. Just stop. Stop it. Okay? Stop overthinking it. Get out of your head. Stop overthinking it. Move forward in truth. Stop playing games with the truth. Release the need. Release the need. Just release the need. Release the need. Okay? Because your new beginning is coming and it's moving forward. You're being triggered to move forward into your fulfillment right now. Okay? So stop playing games. Stop playing games, Divine Feminine. You've got this. You've got this. Okay? I feel like once all of this stuff with the COVID and everything is done, a lot of you are going to be fully transformed. Fully transformed. And I knew this year was going to be a transformative year. I didn't realize how intense it was going to be because, let's be honest, this year has been ridiculously intense. Okay? All right, let's take a look at the connecting energies right now. Yeah, transformations happening. Boom, there you go. Transitions and transformations happening into the truth. The truth is moving forward, okay? We're ending cycles, we're ending the codependency, and we're moving forward in truth, standing in integrity, right? Okay, so to get out of the victim mode, there's no need for that. There's no need for that, but I feel a lot of victim mode coming in here, so release that, guys. Just need to release it, okay? It does not serve you to hold on to that sort of thing, all right? And stop holding on to your emotions. You need to purge. You need to purge. Maybe some of you are trying to be strong. Maybe there's some people around you that are affected by what's going on right now, and you're trying to be strong. You're not trying to let your emotions show in front of those people because they're having a hard time, right? I understand that. Trust me. That's what I've had to deal with at my workplace the entire time. I'm a manager, you know, and I'm having to basically be a rock for a lot of people who just basically got furloughed, okay? And I understand that. And it's very draining for me because people are constantly draining my energy. And, you know, I haven't fully purged yet. And I know, so I need to take my own advice. But it needs to be released, okay? When you have time, find time to do it. You don't want to do it in front of people. That's perfectly fine. It's understandable. But don't repress it. You need to release it, okay? Because change is coming. It's coming, guys. Change is happening. Change within the connections. You may actually even feel different energies coming from your counterpart right now, okay? The energy is still there. It's just shifting. The energy is shifting, okay? So keep that in mind. But yeah, games need to end. The games need to end, okay? If you're triggered right now, evaluate that. Evaluate why you're triggered. And it may not even be you. It might be your counterpart, okay? But you're always mirroring, so it's probably you too, all right? But yeah, I feel like right now, it's like, believe it or not, even with everything that's happening, even with everything that, you know, like Divine Feminine disconnecting, Divine Masculine disconnecting, whatever, with counterparts right now are manifesting the connection. Okay? Now this could be the connection with your counterpart, could be a different connection, but you're manifesting the connection right now. Specifically, I'm getting that this is about the connection. Okay? So you're manifesting change within the connection. And believe it or not, even if it doesn't feel that way, the connection is getting stronger. Stronger. Okay? All right, let's get some messages from counterparts. Oh, and I know I haven't been responding to comments the last couple of days. I do need to go through and do that. I'm so sorry, guys. Like I said, I've had a lot going on around me, so I really appreciate y'all's patience. Let's see here. I'm going to do a couple more. Wow, first card out. Boom, self-sabotage. I'm telling you guys, stop. Stop it. Stop. Okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people are right now, for sure. Mm-hmm. Just remember, it's a test, guys. It's a test. It's a test. Okay, let's get some messages and advice from Source. Just keep popping out. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Yeah. Adjustments are required. Adjustments are happening. Change is happening right now, guys. Okay, so you may need to reevaluate some things right now. Okay, being pushed to do that. But you definitely need to bring love into it. Release the fear. Release the resentment. Release the guilt. Release the victim consciousness, okay? But yeah, so a lot of personal issues are reaching resolution right now. You just need to work through your fears. That's what I'm talking about. Release the fear, guys. Release it. I talked about this yesterday. Release the fear surrounding the situation. Okay? Because all that's going to happen is you're going to keep yourself in fear and you'll never get anywhere. Okay? Fear is the opposite of love. So if you're in fear, you're not in love. Does that make sense? Okay? Because if you stay in fear, nothing's going to happen. Okay? All right? So keep your vibration high. I know it's very, very difficult, but again, you're being tested, okay? So just move forward. Pass the test. You got this. You got this. Okay? All right, guys. I hope this has helped. If it has, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.